swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is, on your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away, but we both know how the night goes. We talk a little then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I start trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit, but tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. I swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is, on your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away, but we both know how the night goes. We talk a little then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I start trying. You're a bad idea again, and here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit, but tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. I swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is. On your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again, but here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away, but we both know how the night goes. We talk a little, then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again, but I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I start trying. You're a bad idea again, and here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit, but tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again.
Hello, and welcome back to FRLT season number 8, and it is time for the second time this week. It is Qualifiers week, and it is it is a Thursday, and we're ready to go again at Australia tonight. As you can see, it is 5.278 kilometers, 3.279 miles. And I've got to say, it's a very interesting track. Of course, a little bit outdated, not DR zones anymore, just boost zones now. But I am joined alongside by Joseph once again. This time, you won't be running away midstream.
Yes, I will be here for the whole stream today. So yesterday was pretty eventful. Qualifiers was a little bit of a few surprises, so
Yep.
we can have that today.
I mean, I think we could both agree our predictions were horrendous. We don't know how to predict anything anymore. I mean, we've got 3 lobbies tonight. So we got one less than yesterday. Of course, we had 4 yesterday, which is a little bit of a bonus, I think, to today, that we're having one less.
Yeah, just means that it takes less time for us.
Yeah, we've currently got 8 in the lobby. We should be having 14, but I suspect one team hasn't submitted a lineup. Very likely.
If they're not in by 5 past, then
in a minute. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 18 have submitted, but I believe it's FSR, who haven't. FSR and somebody else who hasn't submitted. There is, I think, one other team from Lobby 1 who hasn't actually submitted a lineup, so we might only have a couple, but I'm not sure. We're up to 10, so we have 10, so we're missing 2 teams. And those 2 teams are, let me have a look.
There's one Audion, so I don't know.
We're missing one Red Bull, so we're missing an ESPL who's having problems with joining, and we're missing an NLG who's just joined. So we are missing one. One other team has one driver in it, and that is the EFS team. So, yeah, I think we'll be going in a short minute. Of course, another driver has joined, so we'll be going about now. Because sadly, we cannot afford to wait we can't wait that long, can we?
Uh,
It's incredibly tight between lobbies. I mean, 18 minutes for the session, and then it is actually quite. Then we have to set up the next lobby. But again, it's going to be an interesting one tonight. I think we saw yesterday it was insanely interesting, and there was a lot going on last week. Well, not last week, sorry, yesterday. I'm so used to saying last week for races. I'm so used to it. I'm still stuck in that trap of saying the same thing. But hello, everyone. I've opened the chat now, by the way. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We are about to get going for the first lobby, which contains EFS, ESPL, FSR, TRS, X7M, NLG, and VMV, in which we have most of them in. FSR are missing. We have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of the 7 who are in, and we're missing one driver from the team of EFS. But outside of that, we should all be good to go, and they just haven't looked at all.
Nice.
Why can't people look at Discord while they're trying to do this? Literally pinged. Literally been pinged, and none of them are looking.
No. Someone start ready up.
We had this yesterday, didn't we, in lobby 2? It's like they sat there for 2 minutes questioning whether they should. There we go. Finally, we're getting going. So yeah, we are down by 3 drivers for this first lobby. Yeah, I know, Titan. I know we're already starting late. Don't complain at me. We would have started 2 minutes earlier if they readied up, so that's not my fault. But we have been, by the way, waiting. We only had, it was 6 drivers, wasn't it? We only had 6 drivers in at 7. So we were... Jonas has just said in the Discord chat, this like automatic qualification. I don't think he's realised there's 2 other lobbies with 14 other teams. Interesting. Oh, this. I think today's going to be some memes, if I'm being honest. Oh, I see you typing. Okay, right. Okay. I think today, of course, going to be, I think, interesting. We're back to Australia. Back to Australia again for the second round of qualifiers. I think, yesterday threw up some question marks around what today will bring up. We've made our predictions, haven't we, though, of who we think is going to do well and who we think isn't going to do well. Do you want to tell me your prediction?
Yeah, I'll run you through mine. Just need to sort the cars off at NA. So from what we saw yesterday, so XR top of the NA stand. So I have put them top the assist standings because it just makes sense. And then after that, I have VLS. I think they are a strong team, a lot of pace. So yeah, put them second. ART. I mean, we all know ART are a good team, to be fair. And then QDR for fourth.
Yeah.
Put them there because, I mean, it's just rely on QDR to get a good quali, and I just believe they can tonight. VZN fifth. We saw a little bit shaky from them yesterday, but I think in the assists with the drivers that they have, I think they'll manage to get through in fifth. And then VMV, I just feel like they are a good team, competitive. And then HLR, I mean, I didn't expect they were a good team, but yesterday they got fourth in the NA stand, so just going off that, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then LGS in ninth. I think I'm not too sure, but I just think they'll be able to qualify. It's just one of those teams that you predict that they will. And then for the bottom three, there is TDR. It's just they seem to have been improving in the last few months. And then TRS in 10th. Wait, how many teams have actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11? Yeah, so I got 12 in there for a second. Yeah, in 10th, TRS, I've saw them quite a bit and noticed that they do have a bit of pace, to be fair, on them. And then in the last position to qualify, I do have X7M, which are in this lobby, so see if they can qualify.
Yeah. They should easily be able to qualify. I think so. They should easily be able to qualify.
Oh, Epic,
What?
are you looking at the chart?
No, I'm not. I'm not looking at the chat. Otherwise, my PC will implode.
Assess restrictions. Oh, God. Yeah, we're gonna have to love restart
Really?
it.
This game is taking... I'm actually...
Lines off.
No, I'm actually sick of this crap. I'm actually sick of this goddamn game. I've put it on. Literally put all the settings on. And I literally went through them one by one. Oh my god, this game drives me insane.
Damn.
No, I am actually annoyed. Yes, I am, Titan. I'm actually incredibly annoyed. Because I have literally saved the settings to being that, and they don't work.
Give me the lobby settings, and I'll set up the second lobby, and then
Yeah, but how do they
that
join?
work off me. Just get them to add my ear.
Bruh, this game is so cooked. Honestly. This game is so cooked. I don't know why this game won't just do something the way you've set it.
Oh man.
Nah, yes, I am gonna, Titan, I am gonna crash out, and I'm not gonna be happy about this because it becomes a waste of time. Honestly, waste of time because all of the settings have been done correctly. Every single setting, I double checked and went through them, and everything was correct. And then it just goes, nah. Game just decides to just say no. It's just like, nah, mate. Top game we've got going on here, guys. Top game. Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Brilliant game, EA. Really good. I am actually really annoyed now. We will get going again. Well, I think as soon as they just retire from the race, we should be able to go again. This game is just... I've seen this problem in a different league as well, where it just doesn't do the settings. Can people not just retire? Do they? I just... Apologies for that, guys. this game's this game does drain it out of me sometimes.
I've told the lobby 2.
Yeah.
We'll be late.
Yeah, I don't know why this because I think if you remember we had this last season, didn't we, once in a race
I'm not too sure.
where just it decided to just not do anything, just not put on any assists or do anything. I think it was actually it was before you joined the commentary team. I think we had it in the second or third race, just didn't put on any settings. I mean, it had regular corner cutting on. You know the game is rage baiting me when it's at that point. It is honestly like this game rage baits me every qualifiers with a different problem. But yeah. Right. Let's make sure all the settings are actually correct this time. Yeah, everything's off. I have no clue why. Right. Racing line is fully on and ABS is on. It is. I will literally show you. I will show you guys my screen. It is on. ABS is on and racing line is on. Let me flick that off. Flick it back on. Flick it off. Flick it back on. Because I've just gone to Joseph. I've literally just gone to the settings and it said it was on.
Well, like the line.
This game's cooking, guys. By the way, this game's really cooking.
Oh, right.
Let me double check everything else is correct, so it doesn't implode and it doesn't decide to do this again. Otherwise, I might actually just jump out of my window and just absolutely end it. That would probably be the way I'd do it. But it should all be on now. Yep. Racing line is on. ABS is on. It should be fine. We should be fine now. So apologies, guys. I didn't mean to get like as frustrated as I did. But this game actually angers me. Because it's not the first time we've had this. It's not the first time we've had this. Because we had it in, we actually had it in our third lobby last qualifiers as well. It was really weird. We keep having this in at least one lobby that the assist just doesn't go through. But we fixed it, and luckily, it took 3 minutes. Took 4-5 minutes to fix and to turn around. Now, let's see. Let's see, has it worked? Otherwise, we might just be facing an EA problem. Just waiting, game. Let me do it. Let me check.
Right. On that.
Right. Yes, it's on. Anti-lock brakes are on. And racing line is on. Okay, right. It needs to be flicked on and off for it to work. I think I found the way to make it work. Right, we are a bit late. That is true. We are late, but we will catch up as best as we can because we are behind now. But we're about 10 minutes behind, which isn't great, but not much we can do about it. Not much we can do at all about that, can we? You alive, Joseph? Joseph. Bro has died.
Hello?
Hello, bro.
You know James? Hello?
Hello. You're
Can you hear
back.
us?
Yes. You went.
No. I went boom boom.
Everyone's out on track very quickly this time.
Yeah.
But They've still got the same amount of time. I don't know why they're all rushing this time. It doesn't make a difference.
Might be trying to go 4 runs in, to be fair.
Yeah. I think it's still a bit frustrating that we didn't get
EFS drivers asking for an invite when they've had at least...
Right, it's
30
21
minutes.
past 7. You've had all day to ask. I haven't received
You've had
any
all day
invite.
and an extra 30 minutes.
And now I'm seeing, please invite my driver, Goofy Tuber. I've not seen anything for him.
Goofy
And-
Tuber.
I've not seen anything.
EFS lineup, so we'll give that a check then, because it's not on there. Where is the EFS
Because they
lineup?
have to add me. They have to add me for it to come through, and I've not received anything with a gamer tag.
Nope. No, it's not on that lineup, so
I've seen it
we're not
12
inviting
past
them.
7. I see 12 past 7. That's all I see is 12 past 7. There's no other ask
Yeah.
for an invite before 12 past 7.
No, they can't get an invite of that Scooby person because it's not on their lineup.
Is he?
Nope, I'll send you in DMs their lineup.
Okay. That's interesting. We'll see.
I mean, we can only invite the people that they put in the lineup. It's just
Hayden making his way round, though, to end off his lap, because we'll finally get back onto the point. Across the line, it's a 1 minute 17.198 for the first time of the evening. And that's immediately beaten by Master 33, who goes into a 1 minute 17.013. So already into the 1 minute 17.0s. Grenade can only go slowest in 0.3. Bit quicker from Eddie. And Andy, quickest of all, 1 minute 16.849. But it's about what we said. It's about what we said, isn't it? About 2/10 off of the pace. From what we saw yesterday with quite a few of the drivers.
to be fair, that this is their first run, so
yeah.
it could also get
very
could
good
also
from
get
Andy.
faster.
I will say that, very good though, still 16.8. But what I mean is like the rest of the times, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
But we did know, we did know yesterday. We did know yesterday that the lobby one was slowest, wasn't it, overall?
Mhm.
Yeah. Assists, qualifiers, but no traction. It's just racing line and ABS we allow. It's been the same
Sorry.
since season 1.
They're using TC.
No, I don't want to be like one of those guys to be annoying, but like we've used the same assists
Yeah.
since season 1. So it's clearly somebody who's probably... Whoever signed up for that, please remember, read the rules. Because we saw yesterday, didn't we? A lot of teams didn't. They did not read the rules. And
Whenever my controller vibrates when someone goes into the pit, it just slides off my thing where I've got it. Because the vibrations is like so... Oh my god. Red Bull has... Well, not Bender, but...
please, somebody clip that. Please clip that, guys. Please, it slips off of his thing, guys. Please clip that.
Sorry. Oh no.
Bro's gonna be added to a list. You're gonna have the police knocking at your door tomorrow. Just like, you do what? But no. We got Temek, who's making his way around now. Should we ride on board with Temek, see what he can do? At the moment, I mean, very varying times, isn't it? A second right now. Very varying times. About a second. But Temek, first sector, seems strong. He doesn't seem too bad. 26.6 as well. So, what, that's about He's about half a tenth, by the way, away from what we were seeing yesterday, weren't we? You know, for sort of decent lap times for the 1:16 lap times. Let's see, Temek making his way through, a little bit slow. Tom has retired. Tom has crashed.
Oh.
He's crashed. He's in the wall.
Well, it's because it's AFS have pretty much gave up, I think. Because I've told them that they can't invite their Goofy driver because he's not in the lineup, so I think we should put it.
By the way, his name is Goofy. He's not just a Goofy driver. But no, like yeah. If you're not in the lineup, you can't join. It's something that's in I think pretty much every single league I've ever seen is that you have to be in the lineup. What do you mean stick another EFS drive? I'm so confused. By the way, I am currently reacting to the Discord chat, which is what I'm looking at. Joseph, do you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, somehow. What do you mean somehow? You've got eyes. You better be seeing with your eyes, bro.
Am I really seeing this? Or like?
Yeah. I'm questioning my vision right now. But Hayden making his way around again, third place, 17.1, nearly into a 0.2. He's up by a tenth though, so could he be chasing for that 16 lap time? He pushes the track limits all the way that he can. He's, I think, got Master behind him as well. Tom has now left, so I think that is EFS out of the qualifiers already. No lap time set. That's a first.
Unfortunate for them, but I mean, it's just read the rules, then you'll see.
I mean, it's not difficult, is it? You know, it's not incredibly difficult to understand. It's very simple. But across the line,
opinion, but...
P3 still just misses out by 0.02 of a second. Not enough. That was Master who just came across the line. He didn't improve on his lap. No improvement from himself. Grenade improved.
Eddie was a 10th up coming into the second sector split, but might have a bit of time in the final sector, so might be able to challenge for the P2 or maybe pole position.
How do you say that? Hefaja?
Up to the line for Eddie. P2. 16.9.
Good lap time there from the driver of X7M. Very, very strong. What we expected, isn't it? Very strong from themselves. Very strong. UFRT though, looking like top of. Somebody's in a wall. Somebody's in a. It is Hefasha in a wall. By the way, people can't seem to get away from walls this evening. Lots of them finding them.
Might be a bit of safety cars this season.
Yeah, I think we. Here's the prediction for the season. Not who qualifies. How many safety cars will we have? I'm gonna say 4,000.
4,000.
We're gonna have one
Genuinely,
every 4 seconds.
I think there'll be 10 safety cars in the season.
Fair. Oh my god! We've just seen a Red Bull lose it, almost into a wall. If you scroll back on the stream, Joseph, or if you rewatch it, you'll see what I mean.
Was this on a straight?
It was on the, just after sector 1 end, after the corners. It was round the long right-hander. Touched the grass a bit too much and went into it. But Nueve making his way round. Let's see what he can do on his lap. Again, I do apologise to the 2 other lobbies who, of course, have been delayed because of these problems. But we are moving through the qualifiers as quickly as we can. We are going as fast as we can. But Nueve, 8th quickest at the moment. VMV need a bit of lap time, don't they? You were saying they would be strong, but they're not showing it yet.
I saw that.
Oh, invalidated.
Yeah. I mean, it might be lineup choice from them is just not the strongest, or I do expect in the actual season they will be a bit more stronger than this currently.
big question will be looming, of course. Will they even qualify with the pace they're showing? Because they're showing about a 17.2, 17.3, roughly.
Yeah,
at
we
the
saw
moment.
with VMV driver in April, he was up by 2 tenths. So if he has time in the final sector as well, maybe 3 tenths, then I think it will probably qualify them. But
Yeah, but they need another 2 tenths, don't they? They need another bit of a chunk of
yeah,
time. I think it's Nueve who really needs to do better. He needs to get to that 17.2, I'd say, to really make it work. Temek across the line goes P4. He jumps to a 17.0. Now the times are getting a bit quicker, aren't they? Now everybody's going a little bit faster than they were and doing a little bit better than they were. ESPL, both drivers in. ESPL facing the same problem, aren't they? They're in a bit of a place of risk, also in that around 17.3. A lot of teams are there, aren't they, at the moment in this first lobby? A lot of teams sitting on that edge, aren't they, for that sort of 1 minute 17s. Only 2 drivers in the 1 minute 16s, so not the quickest of times we've seen so far. Andy's making his way around though.
I also do think Eddie does have a bit more time in his lap.
Yeah.
And he does maybe impede by Eddie there, but not by much, I don't think.
Yeah, I think very slightly. But I think it's
Wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
don't think.
it's a lot of the reports that I saw yesterday. A lot of them
And
weren't
with the
much.
0.7 though, first 0.7 of the session, and the assist qualifiers.
Yeah, very strong. I mean, that is putting up sort of what, mid-pack in no
Yeah.
assists. Definitely sort of towards more the front of the mid-pack. So I agree. Definitely strong there from himself. Grenade is on a lap at the moment. VMV, they need to find at least 2 tenths, don't they? They need to find a bit more time because they're not finding it right now. They're really far from finding it.
Eddie, who's currently in second, he has invalidated his lap on the exit of the corner after sector 1. So that's unfortunate for him. He's up by quite a bit, to be fair to him.
And across the line, Grenade improves by 1/10. He does find 1/10 of what they need to find. Hayden to the front row.
Nice. And Master.
16.8. Another one. And
Master is also
wow, 4 drivers
gone
of the
P3.
11. Yeah, 4 drivers of the 11 now into the 16s. It's definitely end of lobby, isn't it? Where they're really starting to pick up the pace now. They're really finding their groove at the end of lobby 1. But like we said yesterday, wasn't it? The big question is, what do the next 2 lobbies do for lap times? You know, that's kind of the worry that I think a lot of teams will have around being lobby 1, because we spoke about that, didn't we? The advantage of being the first lobby, but also the disadvantage of being the first lobby. And in this case, it's of course they've set the benchmark. Now teams are chasing that. So there's a lot to look at, I think, going into the next 2 lobbies. But I mean, next lobby's a tough one, isn't it? It's really gonna put some pressure on these guys.
Yeah, that will be the more stacked one, I'd say. Just need to sort this LGS thing out.
TRS has done quite well, haven't they? You know, currently leading lobby 1, first and third. TRS realistically looking like they're the strongest of all. NLG look out, don't they? They look 100% out at the moment, 2nd and 10th, but 5 seconds splitting the teammates. As Nueve invalidates again. It is another invalidation, and I think, looking at his fuel, he does have enough for another run. He does have enough for another run.
2.7, I think that is.
Everybody else now coming out on the track with just over 2 minutes left on the clock. I mean, TRS, we've got to give them a round of applause. Dominant first lobby, isn't it, for them? First and third. Both their drivers are just 2 of 4 in the 1 minute 16s. I mean, Andy's a decent chunk ahead as well.
Was not expecting that from them, to be fair.
Yeah.
But they've shown me that I mean, they will probably be qualified with that time, I'd assume.
I mean, with a 16.8, I mean that was qualified for no assist, wasn't it? About that
Yeah, so
16.8.
that will be qualified for assist.
Yeah, it must be. I think the big question will be next lobby, won't it? With UFRT, QDR, TDR, VLS, and WRL in there. I think that will be the big question of how they do. Because if they do well or they do badly, it could be the big question of where they go. But I think for TRS, I think they've got it pretty clear now.
And he currently on pole in this lobby. He's on his final lap, final push. See where he can go. Maybe into the 0.6s if he can. That'll be a very good lap from him, to be fair. Oh, he's up by 2/10, I say. So, coming out of the first sector, he has a lot of time in his lap, it looks like, in the first sector. Maybe he's made a mistake in the first sector on his last run, but we haven't seen, so not quite sure. He has lost a bit of time in the second sector, though, so I think it might generally just be battery management and you trying to use a different battery compared to what he'd done in his second run. But into the final sector, using quite a bit of the apex, to be fair, making him bog down on the exit. Down a second gap, flicking the car in. Up the line for Andy. I think he's already got his team qualified so far, but for the line it will be a 0.5 for Andy, so the only driver in the 0.5s or well above the 0.7s as well.
Yep.
Hayden,
Very strong. Wait,
he's looking.
P3.
Eddie up to the line. He'll improve, but it won't gain him any positions. His teammate hasn't validated though, so it could maybe be X7M struggling to qualify. I think they will be right on the edge. Like I did predict them to be close to the edge, so I think they will be a close team to maybe qualify or maybe not.
What a lap from Grenade, by the way. Joins his teammate.
Yeah, that's a VMV. Pretty much qualified now. I don't see how they wouldn't. Nah.
Masters invalidated. That is lobby 1 done. Even though it is done late, it is finished. It is Andy on pole. Quickest of all, 16.6. And I've got to say, that was quicker than we had in lobby 1, wasn't it? No assists, I think. We've had actually a quicker pole. So, I mean, very fast lap time from Andy. And I think TRS definitely will be proud with that. You know, a 16 point, a high 7 from them? A high 7, low 8 coming from TRS is, I think, going to be very easy. I think probably pushing top 3, wouldn't it? I think it'd definitely be pushing that top 3 for lap time. VMV as well with a 17.9. I think I think the cutoff, if I'm being honest, is going to be around that 17.9, 18. I think it's going to be around there. But let's just go through.
I think from my perspective, I think it will be a 16.2.
16.2?
No, not the 17. I don't know. To be fair, I think it will be a 17.2, not a 16.2.
So what I shall do is once we have loaded through, we will open a fresh new lobby and get that all started again. And then we will be on to lobby 2. And again, apologies to teams for the incredible lateness of tonight. I was really hoping tonight was going to run smoothly. But the F1 game has different ideas for me, and EA has very different ideas for us today. So we're just waiting so we can leave. I'm clicking escape as much as I can. And then we'll be on to lobby number... lobby number 2. And lobby number 2, I mean, we're talking probably the most competitive lobby, aren't we? In lobby 2.
Yeah.
I think lobby 3 competitive as well, but I think it's probably between 4 teams. But lobby 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 teams at least in there who are competitive. So yeah, we'll be on to our... we are going to get on to our second lobby of 3, which we'll run over again and I hate running over for these things, as I think everybody knows. I hate to run over, and I really don't mean to. And I'm really sorry to teams for running over. But we're doing it. We're sorting it. Everything will be ready in time. Do not worry, guys. I'm the GOAT. We'll be good to go. So that's, yeah, so ABS on, racing line on full. So that should be good now. No more screw-ups, which would be nice if we just don't have any more problems tonight. I think that what would you say was that first lobby like?
To be fair, it was a bit faster than I expected. I thought we would have been seeing a few more drivers in the 17s compared to what we did, but apparently not. I think won't be too far off the NA. It seems like maybe a few tens. Yeah. Oh, I know. I need to sort this out.
I think I agree with you 100%. I think it was very similar lap times. I think a lot closer than we thought it was going to be for lap times. I think there was, if I'm being honest, I still think there was a bit in it. I think there was still a bit more of time left in the laps for a lot of the teams, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So definitely could have been a chance, I think, for a lot of teams to go quicker. So I think that's something to look at. Is that yeah, really, I think really not the smoothest of first lobbies. I think we all know that. But I think relatively, I think pretty much everyone did a really strong job out there.
Ooh. Simone's driving, and I know he is quite a fast driver, to be fair.
Yeah, I think this is what I mean by this lobby is going to be the closest, I think, lobby. And I think probably the most competitive lobby for the reason that it is a lot of teams who have really strong pace. Almost all drivers should be invited. So they can also join through Steam. And there seems to be some problems for N3RO, for Nero. Seems to be a couple of problems for them this evening, I'm afraid to say. By the way, also, you've said available.
Where?
In the car choice, available.
Well,
Peak FRLT. Peak FRLT memes.
Car is available.
The lobby is available now. My God, my friends list is growing a lot. As NTR has just turned up. Are they on time for their lobby? Yes, they are. Would you mind giving them roles?
Hello.
Let's go. People
Is
are
it
joining
NTR
up.
Tomo?
Yeah, it's going to be lobby They're lobby 3, but
Yeah,
just so he is
giving
rolled.
them rolls. Giving them rolls.
Yeah. Let me. And it looks like Nero is done, by the way. I'm afraid to say Nero looks like they're done. Very sadly, they seem to be done for this evening. As one of their, as the 3/10 penalty, I think they see as too much of a risk, and pretty disappointing. That I have to say, it is really disappointing for me to to see teams back out because they're having problems, PC problems there, and that's unlucky. It really is. Probably one of the most unlucky things you can get. So, really, I wish the best of luck, of course. And very sad to see them not be able to compete this evening.
Yeah.
Because I think it was going to be quite interesting, wasn't it? We saw yesterday how smaller teams and newer teams pushed out the larger and more experienced teams. So I think it would have been fun to see what they could do. But of course, that's not been able to happen. I'm just questioning I'm seeing TRS requesting manager roles for assists now. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great Thursday evening. And again, apologies for the delays and chaos. Right, who are we missing in this lobby? Is it just LGS that we're missing? It isn't it? We're missing one UFRT and an LGS.
Oh.
One driver. LGS is trying to join, but I just haven't received anything from their driver. It could just be EA being EA. Have they added me on PC? That's the question. Are they PC or console? They haven't put it. Right.
I think they're PC, but not too sure.
Have they just added somebody random? Because they've just asked, well, what's your game ID? They've defo not added me. They've definitely not added me at all.
No.
Because I've got, luckily tonight EA's been working very nicely. So we are just waiting on one team now. Yeah, it's been working very nicely for me. Yes, they did not add me at all.
I mean, we have had to do a lot of research.
Do you want to double check the settings in the lobby for me, if you can?
Go on then. Assist
Correct. Because I don't want the game to spaz out again.
Yeah, ABS on TC full. So yeah.
TC full?
Yeah.
Why is TC full? We don't have
So you put it
TC.
on?
Oh no, TC's off. You mean racing line full? Bro's giving me heart attacks.
Yeah.
Bro's giving me heart attacks for nothing.
My bad.
We are waiting on LGS. We're waiting very nicely on them because they are almost in.
Go? Oh, right.
Just 1 minute because I've gotten the friend request from one of the LGS drivers. Otherwise, I would have actually said we can just go, but as they have Right, what we'll do is we shall... Right, we're good to go now. We're good to go. Yeah. I do agree with Deck's statement.
What is Dak's statement?
Just look above my message in the qualifiers chat.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. Thing is, it's tough to disagree with that message, isn't it? It's very tough to disagree. But this, I do say this a lot to teams and stuff. Don't just add me just before your lobby. Make sure you've added me like an hour before, because then you are already added. Don't add me just as the lobby opens. But we'll see. But we're loading into lobby 2 of 3. Very late though. We are 22 minutes late. But if we didn't have the problems earlier, which has kind of contributed to pretty much, I think, about 20 minutes of the issues? Well, about 18, I'd say. So we would have been on time and ready to go. But we shall be ready to go. And ready to go for lobby 2 specifically for a second time. Of course, another 18 minutes. Another 18 minutes, of course, around this track. But it's another 18 minutes of, I think, very interesting driving we're going to see. What do you think is going to happen in this lobby, of course? Because, of course, we've got UFRT, QDR, TDR, WRL, VLS, XRT, and LGS.
To be fair, I do think some of the top teams will be in here. Most of the teams that will probably qualify are in here. So, yeah, it just depends. If they can actually set a good lap compared to what they've been doing in their practice, then I do expect them to be able to qualify. But it's also just a thing: will the pressure of qualifying get to them, or will it just be easy and they'll be able to qualify? We'll have to find out.
I mean, look at for instance, we gotta take a look at one team out there right now. One is VLS. I think they're throwing some good drivers in here. Victor Garcia and Simon Equestre. But we've also got to say, we've also got to give it to UFRT, who are also throwing in some of their better drivers. I'm not sure about QDR. I think as we've seen in, I think we saw yesterday in No Assist and also in Frid's Lobby 1, the banker lap times, the first times are usually...
Yeah, bankers are normally a huge indication of it will probably qualify, but yeah, I was going to say literally everyone on the track right now is all on their out lap, getting the tyres nice and warm to the perfect temperature, so I'll be able to...
Every driver's out on track. All 13 are out on track. So let's ride on board with Termi as he makes his way around. WRL missed out, of course, on qualifying yesterday. Let's see, can they make it today? Can they qualify today? What can they do? I would say, Joseph, just say like 20 minutes to 25 minutes. But yeah. I think it's an unlucky thing that we get, isn't it? From lobby to lobby, we get such a bit of an unlucky run that we kind of get, lobby after lobby. Somebody's always late and just pushes us back even more. But Termi, good lap so far from Termi. I think strong lap so far. WRL looking quick in that Audi. Big question is, of course, that time when Termi does cross the line eventually, and what time that will be. We can see a little bit of understeer kicking in to WRL. Hello, Mako. Welcome to the stream. But across the line, what is Termi going to do? It's a 1 minute 17.397, so it's slower. It's slower than last lobby for a first time.
A bit slow. Saab does a 21, so I assume he's on for another lap. But Danny in...
Whoa!
Oh, Speed Demon.
Holy hell! Speed Demon... He's been given that name for a reason, I believe. Very much. Already, by the way, Pole has already... This lap time has already beaten the fastest time from last session. Whoa!
Yeah.
Holy!
That is...
Simon Equestri, though.
17-1.
Not the best of lap times, is it, from VLS? I think Victor definitely going quite a bit quicker than Simon Equestri, but... I think so far Simon Equestri doing quite well in that car. I mean, look at how close it is though between 8th up to 3rd. 2/10 splitting them, just over 2/10, 2.25 of a second splitting them. So they're very close in that pack. But also you got to think about just focusing on the rest. I'm seeing people DMing me. Endlessly. People always DMing me. As Saab does a 17.3, so not the best of lap times from XRT.
Bit of a variety of lap times, to be fair. We've got people in the 0.3s, 0.2s, and then we have a couple of drivers in the 0.1s, and then 0, and then the 0.9s as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good spread, isn't it? It's a very good mix across...
And then there's just Speed Demon by pretty much 3/10 compared to everyone else.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
2.7 tenths is the gap.
That's a terrifying stat, isn't it? To be over a quarter of a second ahead of the rest of the grid. I don't think anybody saw that coming. We've only got 2 cars out on track now, and that's the 2 XRTs. They've not done great, have they? First run, at the moment, 17.4 would be their average. Not good enough from them, is it? Not good enough at all at the moment. Because
probably need a bit more. Probably need a lot more, to be fair.
That would be, what, about 15th at the moment? You know, that would probably be really low down. In the order. Of course, remember, 11 teams qualify. But the team that I didn't expect to do so well on their first run was QDR. I mean, they're averaging at the moment. They are in that 1 minute 17.9s, aren't they? They have just scraped it. Sorry, 16.9. They've just scraped in, haven't they? Just scraped into that lap time.
Yeah, Harkeen. I know Harkeen. I know he has quite a lot of pace on him, to be fair, but yeah, I mean, I think he'll be able to improve more on his second lap and also his final run as well, when the track is more gripped in, and then I think you always bet on your final lap if you're like just got the more confidence, I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely
once you settled into the session.
But this is the thing we saw in Lobby 1, didn't we? The people who weren't confident, who couldn't get it together, and they ultimately struggled to get in a strong lap time. But it's very similar to, like, yesterday, isn't it, to no assists. It's Lobby 2 blasting past Lobby 1 for pace.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see Lobby 3 then, as very much they did yesterday, blast past Lobby 2?
I mean, maybe you might see a few drivers in the 0.4s in Lobby 2, or maybe higher, but...
We're going to see XR just do it again. We're just going to see 0.4s from them.
I mean, potentially. I mean, we saw they had the pace yesterday, but, I mean, we were not expecting that from XR yesterday, you have to say.
No, I mean, we were talking about them being maybe 9th or 10th, weren't we? You know, just
maybe struggling for qualifying, and then boom, first.
Yeah, I think very much. It's similar to what we see with some teams, but the big question, it isn't qualifiers, is it? The big question is how they actually do during the season, and it's the same for every team.
That was your race pace. It's not the quali as well.
I mean, we know last season it wasn't best, was it? We know last season they didn't
Yeah.
have the best when it came down to that. I think 7th, was it?
Yeah, I mean, new team though. No longer SAT now. XR. They have rebranded, and then hopefully the rebranding can push herself on, and then
Termi goes P6 ahead of his teammate, 17.0. So an improvement there.
a few more better results from them.
I agree. You know, I think a lot of these teams are looking for better results, though, aren't they? There's so many of these teams who are. Rian only into P10, 17.1, and that's a bit of a risky one for UFRT, isn't it? They're looking at a little bit of a risky time in that 1 minute. What would that be, about 1 minute 17.1s? We've been saying about sort of, you know, that 17 is roughly where we're looking at, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, a few drivers are probably already in the zone for that.
Hossein didn't improve his final lap, but Danny DeMasters improved by a quarter of a second out of his middle sector, by the way. So we might be looking at a massive lap time here, and it is a big lap time, 2/10 into the front row to a 16.840, and a very strong lap indeed. We've got Vinny up to the line next. P2 from Vinny to a 16.8, and again, another incredible lap time indeed.
Simone P5, so the average is around a 16.8.
We've got 4 drivers in that, by the way. We have 6 drivers in the 16s out of the 13, more than we had last lobby. So that's going to be something to talk about.
Sab up with the V-Corp at the line doesn't improve, sadly, for him.
Having a struggle today, aren't they? Deck is on his way in.
Yeah.
He's not improved. Lightcast needs to improve, doesn't he? He really needs to improve because he is dragging down. He's really dragging down TDR at the moment. TDR really coming out as the leading team, aren't they? In this. Casper, by the way, P9. So XRT might still have a chance in it. They're kicking back a bit more.
Oh, we were talking about XR. They aren't in this lobby.
No, I know. I was talking about yesterday.
I thought they were in this lobby. Can't lie. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Lightcast is female. I'm still gonna call him bro. I'm sorry, I don't mean it like that. I do it because it is easier for me to memorize. But I will call her. I do apologize. I don't mean I never remember, by the way, because there's so many people that come through here, don't they? We have so many different drivers every week. We can't keep up. But
Demon, the only person on the .5s right now, he's on sector 1.
Whoa.
Improving by pretty much a 10th. He's using quite a different ARS strategy compared with what we've seen other drivers use.
Draining that battery though down.
The whole straight. Some people, but most of the drivers don't even manage to do that. And he's still 800s up, and he's still got a lot of battery to use down the straight. So I think that ARS strategy that he's using currently is helping him quite a bit. And coming into the sector 3, pretty much perfect from speed doing that. Flat through here, I'd imagine. Yeah. It's just looking like he's just perfect and slap. Every apex is being hit. Using the boost in up to the line, it will be 0.4 from Speed Demon in the TDR.
I can't do anything but applaud that lap time. That is a heroic lap time we've just seen from Speed Demon. I mean, 4 tenths. 3.5 tenths, sorry, ahead of the pack right now. You know, I mean, holy hell. Speed Demon, no offense to Lightcast, who's 7th still. She's done a brilliant job with you know, a 17.0. So no offense.
That is not even a bad lap as well.
Still a solid. I mean, compared to Lobby 1, really solid lap. That would have been what, top 3, top 4? You know, really
Yeah.
solid lap. But Speed Demon is dragging TDR through as quickest. So this is the big question. Lightcast needs an improvement, doesn't she? She needs a big improvement in this. She's gone for another lap, but she doesn't have enough fuel for another run. So maybe just waiting, maybe just wasting a bit of time so instead of sitting in the pits. And, oh, Victor Garcia went off, by the way. He's gone off in the hairpin. And so he's gone off, and so his lap time's done. And he's not been able to do much more. By the way, I think Simon Equestre is starting another lap. At the moment, it is still VLS quickest, by the way. It would still be... Would it? 6
No, I think it would be
is
QDR, because that would be
No, it's
0.7.
TDR is also 0.7. Both will be sitting in the 0.7. So we do have two teams in the 0.7s at the moment. So the big question is who will be higher. And I think that is... No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be 0.7. They'd be 0.8. Because they're 16.8 and 16.9. So yes, they were point. So at the moment, I think it is... Oh, Hossein though.
Arkeen.
Into a
Improves by
16.7.
0.2.
Very, very strong lap time.
Yeah.
Very strong lap. But no pressure, is it, for Speed Demon? No pressure. He wouldn't have to drive. He doesn't even have to do another lap, does he?
No. But I think to help the TDR overall,
Vinny?
like with their time,
Vinny, 16.6.
you will do another lap. In a 6, yeah.
Simon Equestre into a 7 as well. So I think VLS look like the real ones who could be chasing for that quickest out of Lobby 2. And you know what we do after the stream? After the final lobby, we actually do it on stream. We calculate everything on stream. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be really fun. But that's why I also made the sheets, by the way. The sheet documents, because then we have just one that points out which team is quickest. But yeah, this is going to be, I think, very interesting. Danny DeMaster was on a lap, improved, and went to... No, he didn't, did he? He didn't improve. He stayed where he was, so no improvement for him. Victor Garcia's come out again. A lot of drivers on out laps right now, so I think it's going to be interesting to see. And Hossein, by the way, going again. Should we ride on board with the QDR driver? Let's see. What can he do on his final run, on his final attempt? He can attack for pole. Do we think he will?
No, I think with this time that Speed Demon has, I don't think anyone's going to go on pole other than Speed Demon. Purely because, I mean, I don't think anyone, even in Lobby 3, I wouldn't expect anyone to be doing a 0.4, but we'll only see what will happen. But Harkeen on the first sector, he's up by 200. So, not the best, well, he's not improving by that much, but an improvement is an improvement at the end of the day.
I do agree. I think still finding that time is important. Up by 94,000.
10th up now.
So, again, finding a bit more time. So, we are looking at possibly even a 16.5. So, maybe that chance is on for Hossein. But remember, Speed Demon saved a lot more ERS in that final sector, didn't he? He saved a lot more for that final push up to the line. But we're seeing Hossein hasn't. Not as much, maybe 20%. We're seeing maybe about 20-25% saved. So, we'll have to see. Pushing all the way up to the line now. What is Hossein going to do when he crosses the line? Across the line, it's not going to be an improvement. It's slower.
Doesn't improve, yeah.
No improvement. That's going to hurt, isn't it? That's going to
Danny, his teammate as well, hasn't validated his lap. I don't think he will get back to the line.
I don't think he will. Who's crossing the line?
Simone hasn't actually went for a lap, so...
Dex crossing the line next. Got a lot of drivers who are waiting around. Simon Equestre isn't going for it again, by the way. He's backed off.
Vinny as well. He's
very unhappy, I think, with his lap time.
I'm watching Speed Demon's lap right now, and he has he's went a bit wide on the turn 3, costing a few hundreds. But will he be up in the sector 1 time? He's not up, but he still has quite a bit of lap left. He still has 2 sectors to go. One of them being quite a long straight, but yeah, I mean, his ERS like deployment is just so much more different compared to everyone else, and it just looks like it works.
Victor Garcia's coming up to the line, by the way. He improves. He goes P3 ahead of his teammate, and a strong lap that he needed for himself. Lightcast, she goes P7. Very strong lap, 16.9. Look at that, 8 drivers, all in the 1 minute 16s. We have more drivers in the 16s than we do in the 17s, which is interesting to see. Speed Demon, though, he's not improving in his middle sector, but whoa, all the way up to the wall there. And across the line, he's just...
Exact same lap time?
No, 1,000th faster. 1,000th faster. Deck,
No,
by the way,
it is, yeah. No,
went
it is actually
P5.
the exact same time.
No, he's gone 1,000th faster.
No, so his third lap was a
No, it is.
16.471.
It's the same. How has he gotten a faster lap? Oh my god, but congrats to TDR on an absolute dominant lead. But the big question now is Lightcast, 16.9. That is landing in about a 17, isn't it? About 16.6, 16.7, roughly.
Yeah.
So I think it's between them, VLS. I think it's between them, VLS, and I think also QDR. I think it's between 3 teams at the moment for quickest out of lobby 2, which is insane. Because yeah, looking at it, at the moment, I think it would just be VLS who just go quickest. But incredible what we've just seen. I didn't expect, and somebody hasn't. I've seen somebody say they've added my Steam. They haven't. Sometimes, Joseph. Sometimes. But yeah, I think that lobby, we've got to say, I don't think either of us thought it was going to be that competitive with what we've just seen.
No.
Yeah. So I think an interesting one there. So it's time for me to leave the lobby once again. 16.699, by the way, is TDR average. So I believe they are just quickest. Just. Still doesn't beat XR's 16.4. I don't think anything's going to... Unless they have the most impeccable... I mean, I'm talking probably the best assists lap time. Like, the best assists laps we've ever seen in history. I don't think they're going to beat that. Yes, in history. Because, I mean, average 16.4 is just... But yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, what's your opinion on Lobby 2?
I mean, in the qualifiers, we always have a bit of a surprising one. I think that was just one of those. We weren't expecting TDR to be that far up, and I mean, I don't think we were expecting Speed Demon to be that far up as well. I know Speed Demon, I know he has a decent quali pace, but I didn't think it was that good. But
yeah, I didn't think it was going to be 2 tenths ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
Which hats off to him. Brilliant. But I think it's one of those times that you're like, right, okay. I think that was the second quickest time, by the way, we've had, even from no assists as well.
Yeah.
Which is insanity. But that lobby, again, most of them would have most of them would have qualified for no assist as well from that lobby. And that's a crazy thought, is that pretty much QDR, by the way, had a better assist lap time than they did a no assist lap time. Calendar is an Excel spreadsheet because my graphics designer was away. So, shut up. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I love you guys. Right. Final lobby of the evening. Lobby 3. Gonna be open. It's gonna be not only open again. It's gonna be an interesting one again, isn't it? I think this one's gonna be as interesting as the last because we've got XR, the prodigal, I can't even speak. Just the ridiculous team from yesterday. AERT. I mean, who have qualified because Ventari decided to drop out for some interesting reason, shall we say. But strong team. Lucky yesterday though that they lucky that somebody dropped out, but really still, I mean, they use their dev drivers. That's the thing you have to think about. They use their dev drivers and finished a bit off. So there was definitely more in it for them. Oh my god. Most of the grid has already joined. No, they didn't. QDR didn't qualify for NA. I'm afraid to say. I would have loved to say they did. I'm getting a ton of people just saying invite and not telling me their gamer tags or anything. I'm literally just questioning which to everybody's just saying invite please. They're not honestly. I don't know what it is, but there's just something that annoys me when people do that. You have me on Steam. You can just join. You don't even need to ask. Huh? Huh? I've just seen the most trippy English I've... Joseph, please read that message and try to help me understand. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but it's just so trippy.
Wait, which one?
Scroll up, it's the one above LK's.
Write your IDs if you want an invite.
Oh, there we go. He's redone it. But before it was just like it was something. It was just some word.
It was like ID, right, if you want.
Yeah, it was like it just came out as that. We've all done that though, so I can't say anything. I'm a bit special, so I just happens to me. Right. Almost everybody's joined already. People actually have gotten ready this lobby. We can celebrate, Joseph. We can celebrate. People got ready.
Hey.
That was like the most, like, it just sounded like an emote. Just 100%. You just emoted on stream, guys. Everyone, Joseph now emotes. He doesn't speak. He just emotes. Right. I need to find somebody who I can't find. Right. Okay. I do apologize. I am looking for a driver who currently isn't the easiest to find. Everybody should have. There's no way I cannot find. Everyone should Everyone should be in. There's 11. So who's missing? We're missing. I don't know who's missing. We're missing. We're missing a Nero. XRs are in. NTRs aren't. One is in. Both are in. Both are in. So almost everybody's in. Just waiting on the last couple of people. So almost everyone is in. We're just waiting on, I think, 2 people. And I think that's from 2 different teams as well. So yeah. So we're waiting on just 2 people. We'll be going in about. We'll be going in about 2 minutes time. Because we're just waiting on 1 person now. We'll go in about 2 minutes. So at 23 past, we'll be getting going for the final lobby. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm absolutely. These lobbies actually tire me out. Joseph, are you alive?
Yes.
I just know my face is going to be made into a sticker for that. I just know somebody's going to put that on the stream. 100%. Final lobby. Almost everyone is in. I think what we'll do is we will just ready up now because 1 driver is missing, but I believe that driver is having issues, so we shall just go. Okay, we should be getting going any second. Let me double check. I'm just going to double check. Yes. We're good. We are good, guys. We're good to go. We don't want to delay this final lobby at all. But yeah. It is a bit later. It is, well, quite a bit later. But this lobby has been peak. This lobby, I think, is going to be a strong one again. Afterwards, we have to figure out all 18 teams. Well, all. I think we had 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 or 5, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All 19 teams, basically. We'll have to work out their lap times.
I might have to. Yeah, after this one, I might have to go as well.
Oh, I've got to work them out on my own. Oh, no.
Yeah, I've also got to have my tea and.
You got to have your tea.
Yes.
That's all right. Probably what I'll do is just I will probably end the stream and then do it myself. Because it just to point out, guys, it is set to be 19 teams I have to do. So it'll be doing 19 teams all at once. It took about 25 minutes to do. I think it was 10 teams. So yesterday. So today will be worse. But here we are. 13 drivers, final lobby. How are we feeling for this final lobby?
Should be a good one. I think we've got a few strong drivers in here compared to what we've seen in the last few, but that all just does depend how they will do. Will a little bit better. Maybe some mid 16s I think we'll see here, but
do we think anybody is going to go quicker than TDR with that average of a point, that 16.699 as an average?
yes, I think I think one of the teams will be able to do it, but I don't think anyone will maybe be able to Speed Demon's lap. That lap was just
I think it would just be
so
about being
fast.
close, isn't it? I think we might see maybe 2.6s come from teammates in this, but I don't think we're going to see, you know, what we saw from XR yesterday of 2.4s or Speed Demons, you know, 0.471 that we saw in last lobby. But I think it's going to be between AERT. I'm going to say AERT, HLR, and I think probably XR for that top 3 sort of spot in this lobby. But it is Vince who's making his way round to start off the first lap of this final lobby, this late final lobby. But Vince making his way down now towards turn 1 and turn 2. He gets it right all the way. That Ferrari turning in the way he needs it to turn in as he now heads down towards turn number 3. Getting the car turned in again. He takes a tighter line there. Slower but tighter line. Turn 4 as well goes quite nicely. Turn 5 flat out for the Ferrari. Again, bit of boost mode opening the wings now into turn 6 and turn 7 and then turn 8. 3 corners in.
That's a bit of a snap on the exit there, I think.
Yeah, quite a big snap. Maybe 600ths lost there. Maybe a bit of time lost. I don't think it'll be too much, but still be a small chunk of time as they make their way round into the fast left and right for Vince. Again, opening the wings, going all the way, boost mode all the way. Out of battery. Vince is out of battery, by the way, down that straight. So again, compared to Speed Demon, a lot less battery saved.
Yeah, I think the Speed Demon was doing a lot more lifting and coasting as well to actually get the battery.
Oh, and another slide.
Snap on the exit of the final corner about to the line. For the first lap, it will be a 17.0, so not a bad lap for the first run.
Much quicker than we saw in last lobby, isn't it, for first lap? About 0.3 quicker. Marco Winter
There's a
does
0.8 from Marco.
Not bad. Still slower than what Speed Demon did, isn't it? It's still like, I think, 0.3 slower. So
Yeah.
quite far back.
Marco's teammate, he does a
Nero
a
quite
0.7.
slow.
So yeah,
Okay.
I think that's pretty much VZN already qualified, if
Yeah.
we're being honest.
TTN, by the way, we've got to give it to them as well. They're in that there. HLR, P3, P5. Marco! Holy hell, 4,000ths of a second quicker than LK. I told you, didn't I? AERT would be in this.
Yeah.
What team is Ferrari? Ferrari is TTN. So I'm surprised by TTN. I did not think they were going to come out fighting like this. To immediately be in the 16.9s for their first time, for their first average of the evening. Do you think that leaves the lobby one teams
Marco's
worried?
teammate who's currently on pole, tires spun, sadly. Coming, I don't know what corner it is, but it's after the straights.
Do you think do you think the lobby 1 team should be a bit worried with these lap times that we're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe only 1 or 2 of the teams might qualify. I don't. Oh, XR 0.5.
Kirill invalidated, but
I mean, we saw yesterday they were one of the fastest teams in NA, and they're showing this again.
I mean, Mako, that time. I mean, come on, Marco with that. That's just monstrous, isn't it? That's even quicker than what we saw from Speed Demon.
Yeah.
This is even. We're chatting a 10th quicker for first run as well. We're already talking like a 10th quicker. So that's... Sorry, not a 10th quicker. We're talking 700ths quicker. So already we're talking a decent chunk faster. Could we see a 16.3 for the first... I mean, if we see that...
Oh.
That's just godly. That's just a godly time.
Could be close, to be fair.
I mean, especially if Marco can go. I mean, we saw if he does the same as Speed Demon and goes over a 10th quick, he literally just needs just over a 10th quicker, and he is into the 0.3s. So I don't think it will be too tough for him to do that. But he's getting held up a little bit by his teammate coming out of the pits. Let's see. A awards. Edwards did a lap. 23.3. Not very quick from NTR. Only one driver in this lobby as well. So, we'll be waiting to see. Hello, Tristan. Welcome to the stream. Who's going to cross the line next? It is going to be Vince once again. So, Joseph, who are you putting your money on for being the quickest in this lobby?
I do think it will be XR again. I mean, we saw yesterday they had what was the average time?
0.4.
Yeah, I mean, we've already saw from Marco currently he was on a 0.5. I think if Kirill can get that time, then I don't see how XR will not be top of everyone again.
I mean, I can't believe from Lobby 1, we're saying to now Lobby 3 that a 17.0 only gets you 8th.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bit of a curse, isn't it, being the first lobby? It seems to be a bit of a curse, even from yesterday. What was it? Only two teams made it through out of the 3 in Lobby 1, which isn't bad, but they weren't best, were they? They were at least a decent sort of 10th or 2 off of that quickest. So there is a bit to sort of look at it sort of like that Lobby 1 is maybe not the lobby you want to be in.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, I don't know what it is, but it's just bad luck, maybe.
Yeah. It's sad that teams choose it as well. That's the word. They're just choosing bad luck. But Vince went P6, by the way, to a 16.9. His teammate up to the line improves quite a bit to P4 to a 16.7. So TTN look quite racy here tonight. Look very racy.
Get in the chat.
Marco improved, by the way, to P4. He improved. Not by much, though. Only by about 600ths. So, wasn't enough to really get anywhere in the pack.
And
Maffey.
Krill has went for a double out lap, and he's about to start his lap, but a 0.5 from the V-Carb. Wow.
His teammate as well into a 0.6.
HLR.
Marco to P3. As well, he's into a 0.6 as well. Holy hell, this lobby is quicker than the last.
Yeah.
I think we just saw Christopher cross the line. I'm sorry to say Nero's not really in it, are they? Not really in it. I think based off of averages as a whole team, it would be quite a space. But can we please talk about VZN for a second? What's going on with them? Fifth
It's
and
not
sixth.
bad.
No, it's no. I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, looking at where they've been for the last 2 seasons of assists, champions and third last season. I mean, you've got to question not being quickest, of course, going into this one.
Marco's going to go up to the line. It'll be a 0.4.
That is the quickest
0.4 low.
time we've had from both no assists and assists.
His teammate is also on a lap, I think. He's on the end of this lap.
Kirill, let's see. He's up by 5 seconds, so wouldn't be much.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. XR gonna be top.
Yep. Guys, pack up and just pack up. Don't do another lap.
Set,
Go home.
Set was never this good though. I don't.
That
So-
is that. It took me a second to clock what you said. That is such a low blow.
No, but like, we're being honest, yeah. Set was like 1.5 months ago. Set was never this good.
I think it depends on what side you're on. I think if you're looking at qualifiers, they've always had some good pace in qualifiers. They've always had a bit of a talent. But I will agree that even last season in qualifiers, they were like sort of 2-3 tenths off of quickest, and now they are quickest. And especially to go both we've never had a team do that, by the way, to do both qualifiers quickest. We've never had that. But let's watch LK, your lovely previous team, on a lap. Let's see, how much does he... missing the apex a little bit on his lap. He's, I think, a little bit of a struggle to turn in, isn't he? He's struggling to get that little bit of extra turn in. Up by 2 tenths,
2
though.
tenths up.
So, could definitely be pushing hard for the top... I don't think it'll be
Maybe-
top time overall.
Maybe the battery's a bit different, but he
Yeah,
does
he's
quite a
drained
bit
a
of
lot more
battery, to be
battery.
fair.
He has drained a bit more battery than I think we saw from, Speed Demon, for instance. Only up by 800s now. He's dropped a tenth, by the way, in that one sector.
Yeah.
He's out of battery. Is that just an ERS mistake we've seen? Is this where we're seeing
No.
VZN lose time? Is it because of battery?
A lot of the drivers have done that. It was just Speed Demon used a different one, and it did work for him. Some drivers just have personal preference, and then that works out for them. A lot of the drivers have no battery going up to there, but for LK it'll be improving by 300, so
I mean, that's...
not much.
It's not much. It's still an improvement. I think anybody will take
Yeah.
that. But I think there's going to be a bit of a question, isn't there, when it comes down to the actual season, is how good will VZN actually be? Because, of course, last season, they were third in the championship. They finished, what was it, about 50 points away from the championship leaders, behind the top two. They finished about 50 points behind. In the previous season, of course, they were the Season 6 assist champions. They had 6 wins in 11 races. This season, of course, 15 races. The big thing is they need to rediscover their form, don't they? They really dropped off last season, especially mid-season. They really struggled. So they just need to, I think they just need to find their form again that they couldn't find last season. But at the moment, from
Maffey in
qualifiers...
second.
Yeah.
He is on his lap. Not improving in the first sector, but he's not far off his first sector split time. So
Torn
if he has a
Penguin.
bit more battery, then
Torn Penguin goes P6. He goes ahead of the VZN duo. So,
exact same lap as the Major Law driver as well.
Yeah. Very strong indeed from himself. I think we got Tyler. He's invalidated, but I think he's going again. Yes, he is. He's going for another one. He is going for another one indeed. So he feels he can do it again. We got Mouthy coming up to the line. Let's see what he can do. Cross the line. He beats his teammate by 0.4 of a second.
Marco
Improved again.
in the ERT, he's just went up to third, and Maffey's improved by 0.5 tenth.
To
So
0.4.
still he's not far off Marco.
By the way, those two are quicker than Speed Demon.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. We thought Speed Demon was on something. Now we've got two guys going quicker than him. And they're making it look easy.
What was the fastest time in NA? Like,
These guys are quicker. It was a 0.44 something, I think.
so
And-
assist is better than NA.
Yeah, these guys are quicker. At least Marco is
Yeah.
quicker. Mako is quicker. But
Mm-hmm.
Maffey is close. But we got Marco Winter on the lap because we've got a lot of Marcos and Makos and everything. He's going slow. He's not on a fast run. So he's
Double out
burning
lap
some
and
more
assume.
fuel. Same as Kirill. Kirill's doing the same. Maffey's coming back to the pits. I think Marco is on a lap. is he? No, he's not. He's also going slowly. No, he's coming into the pits. He's done. So we've got 2 drivers back into the pits. So we've got 3 in the pits. So 3 drivers are done. Torn Penguin, Marco and Maffey are all finished with their laps. They're done and dusted for the evening. Spezzy coming round on his out lap. Marco, of course, going slowly. I'm trying to pick up on the next driver along. It's not Kirill. It's not Marco. So a lot of drivers going slowly. Driver who's going really slowly, just as a question, is LK. He's going very slowly on his out lap here.
Yeah, he's still got quite a bit of time until he actually needs to go through his last one. But Murphy in second, he has. I assume he just doesn't have enough time to go for a last lap. But Mako, currently first, is he's just about to start his lap, and we'll see if he can get in the point 3s. He's not far off it. So.
Whoa, sliding through the first corner. Let's see. That first sector might be a bit of a struggle. I mean, he hasn't got much challenge, has he now? That point 3, I think, is right there in front of him.
Yeah. Corelli's teammate is also, he's on his lap now. Spezzy's about to finish his lap. I thought got a bit of battery to go up to the line. So for Spezzy in the HLR, it will be P3. It's a 0.5, so a mid 16 is not bad.
Vince is starting another lap.
that will be HLR pretty much qualified now.
Marco Winter coming up to the line.
0.4 and 5.
See what he can do when he crosses the line. He doesn't improve. That's it. I think we're seeing VZN not going to be quickest. Tyler. Oh, Mako's in the dirt, and so is Tyler. Tyler has.
Someone's got a 5-place grid pen.
Well, that doesn't matter because we're not doing the race. But I think Mako might be unhappy with the AI.
Might be a rerun, or
I don't think it will. I think if they qualify, I don't think there's much point for a rerun.
Yeah.
But across the line, 48 hundredths quicker, and that is the faster they needed. LK goes P3 to a 0.4 as well. He goes 4th quickest in the qualifiers, so not bad. We saw Mouthy come across the line. There's a Haas in the wall. That's Edwards in the wall as well. And across the line, Christopher doesn't improve on his lap, so going to be a bit of disappointment there for himself. Vince is heading round, and it's a yellow flag that's going to stop his boost mode, and he doesn't improve in the end, so he's also slower. So a lot of drivers not improving on their last runs. Here comes Marco Winter. I think Marco Winter is the last one to cross the line.
Yeah, he's actually not allowed.
He's going slowly. So that is Mako, quickest of all. Quickest in assists qualifiers altogether. I mean, we've got to give it to like HLR, XR. So HLR, XR, especially those two, really close. Unbelievably close. Top 2, aren't they? I think from times they're top 2. So
LK actually went 3rd, didn't he?
Strong one, but his teammate. I mean, it'd still be a 0.6, wouldn't it? For them, yeah, it'd still be about 0.6 because he was a high 0.7. So 0.3, it would still just creep over into a 0.6. So there'd be, I think, 3rd or 4th quickest.
Yeah.
So, unlucky one.
Sadly, this will be my. I will have to leave now.
Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. Have a good one.
Bye,
we shall be back.
We'll be back soon, very soon, I think.
Next Wednesday. So we'll be back once again. So I shall bid farewell to you, Joseph.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. And with that is my poor ear. Ow, I don't know why it hurts. It just does. But that is that. That is qualifiers for assists finished. It's all done. There's There's no more anymore. Qualifiers for Season 8 is complete. And an interesting one. I think a exceedingly interesting season. Exceedingly interesting was that. I think we were a bit late, of course, quite late, but I think it was a very interesting qualifiers we've had once again this season. I think it will be time to find out. Sadly, because of how many teams I have to do, I won't be able to share that. I won't be able to show you guys as I work it out like I did yesterday. But we will be doing that as soon as possible. But ultimately, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back next week. And yes, there will be new graphics. There will be new graphics. I do promise. There's going to be graphics. It's going to be everything you need. Also, there's going to be clips from the qualifiers on our YouTube here once again. So make sure to watch out for that. It will be in the Discord server as well. All of those links are down below. Thank you so much for watching. It has absolutely been brilliant to finish off the qualifiers the way we have, with so many brilliant teams competing in both no assist and assists. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also click on the notification bell to know about all we do from short streams and videos. And yeah, thank you so much. We'll be back again next Wednesday and next Thursday. Wednesday for no assists, Thursday for assists, and it will be round 1 at Monza, Italy. We will return. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
I swore I'd block your number for good, but here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is, on your side of the bed.